Got a special guest on the air right now. He is so legendary. He's the definition of a lyricist. He's the Brooklyn MC who is known for so many things. Grammy Award winner, 2005 VH1 Hip Hop Awards honoree. His catalog boasts of hits like Long Live the Kane, Ain't No Half Steppin', Raw, Smooth Operator, Warm It Up, I Get the Job Done, so many more. Just, oh my God, it's so great to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the legendary Big Daddy Kane. How are you, brother? Oh man, it's all about you. I know you at the Shrine tomorrow night, doing your thing and just getting ready to tear the house down, huh?
Oh yeah. I got mad love for the shot.
No doubt, and we got mad love for you. I don't really know where to start in your illustrious career that's actually still moving. Like, first of all, you're one of the MCs from the golden era that still can touch a stage and pack a crowd and sell out a show. And let's just start from the beginning. What were some of your musical influences?
Well, I mean, like for me, prior to rap, there was, like Marvin Gaye, Barry White, Ozzy Brothers. Then when, hip hop started coming out, I was like a big Cold Crush Brothers fan.
Word, Cold Crush. Like, what is there anybody in particular in Cold Crush that was your guy?
That's a gas. I mean, I do my old style after him.
Yeah, because when you see Cold Crush shots, you see them with the 3-piece suits and just super smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. They kept it gangster. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, you personally, I don't even really. I'm too excited. I'm glad my listeners listening. I'm so excited because, like, when I was in the '80s, man, I was in grammar school, right? And you were the reason I had a flat top and the 3 cuts in my eyebrows, man. And
oh wow.
And you are like, man, bro. Like, I can't even. I don't even know where to start. Let me do this. Who inspired you to get your legendary flat top?
You said. Inspired me to get what?
Yeah, who inspired you for the flat top? Like, where did you get the idea to do it, or who made you want to, be out?
I honestly don't even remember. It might have been school. It might have been School Lover.
Yeah, because right now, the game has went full circle. Shorties right now, they had the flat tops again. They had the Dookie Gold ropes, and I believe like in the '60s, that a flat top was actually a style back in the day. In the '60s, man, it's just so real how things go in a circle, man.
Yeah, my father had one in the '60s.
Oh, word. So that's the father to your style. That's the big Daddy Kane right there, huh?
Yeah. There you go.
Man, let me ask you this, man. There's a lot of violence going on in NY, shot all across America. Last night we had an incident where a young artist by the name of Little Mouse and artist by the name of King Samson had album release party, and there was a shooting inside of the club, and 7 people were actually shot last night inside the club. And by you being a pioneer, a pioneer of this music, and them actually taking like cues from you in some way, shape, or form without them even knowing it, like what are some of your remedies? Man, a lot of this violence going on in NY and Illinois. I mean, like, is there anything that you could offer our listeners that we can get to these youth?
Well, I mean, I'll say this, hip hop is a form of music and a lifestyle that was created really, for one sole purpose, to create an outlet for the youth on the street.
Right.
Something that was created for all the young cats on the street that were involved with gangs and violent activities to find a different way to express themselves, where it became, as opposed to, getting into a shootout or a fight in the park or whatever.
Yeah.
It became the Parliament thing, take it to the stage, sucker.
Yeah.
So that type of thing. Like, that's really what this came right, and it really needs to go back to, that type of thing, man. It's like, I think that artists can play a large part in that by the form of music they make. When you're making that conscious type of music, you're making a conscious type of music to make people want to promote peace and, want to just be a part of a positive movement.
Yeah.
I mean, then you have like a fan base that's following
Mm-hmm.
concept of reality.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this: what keeps Big Daddy Kane positive? I mean, throughout all of the years that you've been, active in hip hop, and I'm sure that you had people that really tried to bait you into beefs, and I've never seen or heard of Big Daddy Kane actually engage in that type of nonsense. Like, what keeps you as smooth and as cool and as balanced as you seem to be?
I mean, well, I mean, definitely right now. I mean, for one, I'm 44 years old. Stuff,
Yeah, yeah. But
I
even
mean,
back then though, you really weren't that wild out dude. And I'm sure that you got busy when necessary, but you really never was that wild out dude. I mean, you actually was a smooth operator, man. You made me really start studying lessons and trying to get my outfit game together for the ladies, and I got that from Kane. I didn't get no nonsense from Kane when I listened to his tape.
I mean, well, my thing has basically always been, enjoying life and living it to the fullest.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to have fun. I mean, you don't want to, grow old, be a grumpy old man, live your whole life, upset and mad about every little thing, complaining about this and that. You got to live life to the fullest, man, and try to enjoy it. And you can't do that if you got drama with everybody looking over your shoulders, wondering who's after you, and all that type of madness. That's not a way to live. That's not a fun way to live.
Yeah, yeah, and you blew my mind. Just recently, you and Light performed at the president's inauguration, at Barack Obama's inauguration, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that? I mean, was it surreal? I mean, like the president of the United States.
I mean, it was beautiful. I mean, big ups to BET for showing love. I mean, it was a beautiful night, and I enjoyed it. Sharing the stage with Light. We had our little Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell thing going on.
Nice.
Back and forth with the songs.
Nice.
And just seeing all my brothers and sisters out having a good time. Enjoying the evening.
Nice, nice. Okay, what about the Barclays Center? We're taking you back to your borough, Brooklyn. The opening night in September, your birth month, and one of the guys that you helped introduce to the world, Jay-Z, brings you out. Can you define how that feeling is as being a pioneer of the game and stepping on stage in a ball court in your borough? I mean, give me some type of idea what that feels like.
I mean, it was live, man. I mean, it was so many people packed up in there, and it was a beautiful look when I came out. And, it was nice, being on stage with Jay again.
Yeah.
And I had a ball backstage, kicking the stage